guys? Disney Detective here. Vacations are such a magical time for families. You make memories, you have good times. That's what life is about. I have a few, so I decided to share some with you. I didn't plan for it to rhyme, it just worked like that. It's the Disney way. This memory happened about 2 or 3 years ago. My family and I were walking through Epcot, decided to rest our feet at the UK Pavilion. You know, sort of off the beaten path, they have this nice little garden where sometimes this band plays. So we find some park benches available, we sit down, I open up my trusty map. And so I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, what should we do, where should we eat? So we see this family of 4. Mom, dad, a son who's about maybe 3, and a daughter who's 5. They were speaking Spanish, having a good time, also relaxing, and so the parents let their kids run around in this little garden maze. So they run around having a good time, laughing, giggling. Then all of a sudden, the little boy, Pablo, I'll call him, he stops dead in his tracks, okay? And then he starts to like hyperventilate a little bit. Then I'm just sitting like, what's about to happen? The girl, I'll call her Losita, she gets a little worried. She's like, Pablo? I don't know Spanish, so bear with me. Then all of a sudden he's like, then, by this time I'm looking at my brothers, just like, you seeing this? This big, massive fart explodes. It's coming out of this little 3-year-old, okay? Then all of a sudden, I hear him go, oh! I'm looking at my family like, did you hear that? So as the smell starts to waft to me, I'm like, oh, that's very ripe. And then I look at the kid. Down at his legs, I see this big brown stretch of poop lining his calf. And then below, I see the biggest poop, caca, fertilizer that I have ever seen come out of a toddler. Pablo had some type of indigestion, or he was just so excited he couldn't hold it in and it just came out. Lolita was dumbfounded. She screamed and ran to her mom and dad, naturally. Pablo was just standing there just like, what just came out of me? You know, I slowly edge over to the end of the bench, as far away as Pablo as I can, while the dad then comes over, picks up Pablo. He's holding him like this, okay? His head's here, legs here, and he's just like walking as fast as possible to the nearest restroom. It all happened so fast. The sound, the smell, the actual evacuation. So, long story short, we decided where to eat. Granted, it pushed back our dinner about an hour after seeing that and smelling that, so, you know, go figure. But I guess the moral of the story is, you know, if you get too excited, sometimes you might need a diaper. This has been a vacation story by the Disney Detective, your magical source on everything Disney. Thank you, and goodbye.